What's up, Dub Nation? You like how I found my virtual background image? I'm kind of proud of that, actually. I was able to find a Bogdanovich and Dennis Schroder one and merged the two photos. Had some help with Google and someone else who had it. So I don't think there's anything people can do about virtual backgrounds or thumbnails. So I got a little help on that. And it's, I went to Starbucks and I got me some caffeine, espresso frap. I love the texture of fraps, so I couldn't help it. Doug Chang, what's up? Glad to have you. So let's throw up the back screen over here, which is the one we had before, and always FIBA World Cup. If you were here earlier, I went into several diatribes of the frustration of both USA and Canada, to be honest with you. I am just really surprised, but it did come down to Shea breaking Mikal Bridges' ankles. Should have known great offense always beats great defense. But then again, we didn't have Paulo. We didn't have JJ. Jaren Jackson Jr., he does foul a lot, but he is a huge impact player for USA. So it's unfortunate that that he couldn't play. He got ill. Steve said post game, it's in the timestamps of the last live stream that I did, that there's an illness that's going through the team. So so it's hard to deal with that. So let me put that in the description. I'm going to take some notes all game long, as I usually do. And those notes will then get transferred to the comments at the end of the game when the live is done. So per Kerr post-game, there's an illness going through the team as Ingram, Jackson, and Banchero did not play in the loss a few hours ago. I think I will be able to stay awake this whole time because I'm having a huge influx of caffeine. So that'll be my first note. As far as Cool Red on Twitch is saying USA got exposed, I would say basketball fans who have watched Germany, Serbia, Lithuania, Spain didn't make it, but we saw them execute very well. Latvia played well. We don't think it's exposed so much as it was just a matter of time before lack of chemistry caught up. So I think that's the more sophisticated way to look at it. Instead of when you say, "Oh, we got exposed," it's always, it gives off that grade school thing of Nelson. You know who Nelson is? Simpsons. Nelson right here. it gives off the I mean, I'm just not into the grade school laughing and pointing and go on to Twitter and bully Steve Kerr because he's a white guy and he looks wimpy. And I mean, why? I keep saying this almost every live stream. Why isn't Greg Popovich getting the same amount of hate as Steve Kerr in 2019? Popovich, Spurs fans weren't like, oh, Popovich is getting exposed by us finishing 7th in the World Cup. They never said that back then. This is before he won gold in 2021 in Tokyo. So he never got the same hate. And I think it's because of Steve's demeanor in post games and the fact that he looks wimpy. 6-minute mark is when we tipped off. And I'm using the FIBA stream. You guys might be on ESPN. I don't know. Serbia, I got to remember all these guys' names, but it'll come back to me. Tice is on defense, aggressive defense against Nikola Jovic, the youngster of the Miami Heat. Good matchup, but I think Tice fouled him. Tice played out of his mind against USA, if you'll recall. Like 19 points. This box score, see, Serbia, watch them execute 5-0 already. I'm not even at the 5-0. I'm going to get out of this. Yep. Stefan Jovic. I don't know if they're related, but Stefan is a solid player. He's like a poor man's Bogdan. Pretty solid. They're top blocking Obst. Check it out. Man, I should take these notes, man. Top blocking Obst. I told you before the game, all you got to do is watch these guys play one game before, and you'll get a pretty good idea of how they roll. And Serbia runs the floor, and they get a dunk the other way. Who was that? Nikola Jovic, Miami Heat kid. So Serbia's top blocking Obst. Remember, Obst he's a shooter. Oh, there's Franz Wagner getting downhill. Beautiful, but he missed the layup. Put back good. And that's the thing is both these teams, they have height. You don't really need athleticism in FIBA. The court is smaller, as we just learned last game. But watch Serbia execute. It's unbelievable. Stefan misses a jumper, offensive rebound by the big man, and then the other wing misses, and Schroder brings it up. Let's pull up something. Oh, Schroder goes baseline. Good. Draymond, Team USA is the thing that I'll put up so that we don't get spoiled by the box score. And I'll get to your comments later. Not looking at them right now because I want to know who's playing on Serbia. I just wish there was a box score that maybe ESPN has it. And there goes the German coach, who, by the way, is American Finnish. So he doesn't speak German as far as I know. Oh, so, okay. I'm looking at a replay. Anyways, Germany, Serbia, FIBA box score. See if we can get one that's non-FIBA. Or is it all? Does ESPN have it? ESPN.com. I gotta switch it to basketball or what? FIBA. No, we're not gonna have box scores. Oh, ankle sprain for Jovic, Stefan Jovic, that is. No, that's not Jovic. That's that's the guy I don't know. Let's see. Okay, there's enough of a timeout that I still got spoiled on the score. Damn it. Gotta memorize these names real quick. Is there a way I can get rid of this top score? Actually, I know most of the Germany guys since we just played them. And then Serbia, it's been a while. Jovic, Bogdan, of course. Oh, Marinkovic, and the guy just carted off right now to the locker room is Dobrich and Milutinov. Oh man, they're hard to remember because there's so many syllables, and it's spoiled. Germany's gonna hit a 3 right here after those free throws. 7-4 Serbia. Serbia started out 5-0. So, or they're going to get an and 1. Let's see. Franz on the baseline. That dude is so tall, man. It's like Josh Giddey, only stronger, right? Let's look him up. Franz Wagner wiki. Jesus criminy, he's 6'10". Didn't know that. Oh yeah. That's oh my gosh, that's a Germany center. Just hit a 3. Man, Germany center can hit 3s. Damn. That's Voigtmann. Bogdanovich stepped back. Schroder was all over him. And then another offensive rebound for Serbia leads to a layup by Bogdanovich. Man, those offensive rebounds, like there's probably a 65% scoring rate. Tice will shoot a 3. That's a brick. Oh, Franz just got away with a push on a box out. Jovic is complaining like mad, and he has every right to. Man, 6'10". But at the time, we picked Jonathan Kuminga. Kind of hard to pass up Jonathan Kuminga. But Franz is playing like, out of his mind in this tournament, and he's age 22 where, oh, he missed a free throw. At the time, Kuminga has pretty much always had a higher ceiling, but Franz is obviously more of a team player and freaking 6'10" and can attack the rim like that. That's a great pick for what was it, Orlando? Yeah, Orlando. So we'll keep it right here. Serbia up 9-8. Both teams playing really well, just mistake free, and they deserve to be in this gold medal game the way they're playing. The only mistakes they're making are missed shots. Franz just got fouled on another right-handed drive. You got to make him go left. Yeah, he got fouled, and they didn't say goaltending, but it might have been goaltending. Well, they're not even going to review it, which is surprising because usually they review things like this. Franz is besides himself. He's got these huge eyeballs for the ref. The ref, by the way, is wearing Air Max. I'm not a sneakerhead, so I don't know the exact models and stuff, but looks like those old Barclays. It's just funny, I think, for a ref to wear Air Max. Catherine, good to see you. Okay, Serbia brings it up. Stefan Jovic. I'm going to call him Stefan, and I'll call the other guy Nikola. What a pass. God, big man to big man, Serbia. Yeah, calling Nikola Jovic the four. I'm calling him a big man. And then Milutinov, I think it is. There's Obst. Obst with the long two. Germany's up, though, 12 to 10. And there's a mistake. Stefan tried to thread the needle to their big man Voigtmann, but it bounced off of Germany knee, bounced off France. So it'll be baseline inbound. These teams execute at another level than USA Canada. And it's like in FIBA, would you rather watch, Shea try to go through four guys, or would you rather watch them execute and they just executed an inbound bucket? Good. It's just it's great basketball, honestly. As a former coach of amateur tournament teams that I used to put together from the all-stars of my league, and then I would be like Team USA. We would go to a tournament in some other state, New York, Vegas, whatever. Right there, Tice just scored, and then we would get our asses handed to us because we didn't have the chemistry some of the other teams did that have played in tournaments over and over. So I've seen this script over and over again. Bogdanovich for three, banks it in. Like it was almost like he aimed to bank it. I don't think he did, just overshot it, but shooter's touch banked right in. Serbia looks like they're in a zone, 2-3 zone. Schroder out of bounds. I told you last stream, Schroder, I predicted Serbia would win because Schroder makes mistakes. And there's your first one. Just drove to the baseline and the pass hit the end line out of bounds. And right when I say that, Bogdan turnover, but he doesn't make a lot of those. He says, my bad. Schroder with the ball now. Got switched on to Voigtmann. Shoots it and misses back rim. Not Voigtmann, Milutinov. Isaac Bonga. Oh, the guy who was injured, I think, is back. Dobrik? I don't know. Don't quiz me on all all these European names. It's hard for me to keep track other than the main players. Tice finds Voigtmann. Big man to big man. I mean, there's only so many teams. I mean, that should be the litmus test. Can you go big man to big man in your gameplay? And USA and Canada can't. Marinkovic, the other shooter, off the bench for Serbia, hits it up by three. They just have better pieces. The puzzle pieces fit so well for Serbia, and they don't even have Nikola Jokic. I'm telling you, man, Serbia's got to be the favorite to win gold next summer, assuming Jokic plays for them. Obst hits a catch and shoot, very Klay-like, no dip type thing. God, amazing. He's underrated. He should be in the NBA, I'm telling you. But he goes to the NBA, he's going to have culture shock. He's going to have what the Americans have here, which is doubt. They don't have the comfort. Obst playing here in FIBA, he feels confident. He feels comfortable. He can shine. All right. Serbia with the ball, tie ball game after that 19 apiece. They're getting into their bench, so I don't know these guys as well. But Jokic, late in the shot clock buzzer, has to throw it up, and it hits banker in. 3 points good. Man. You can just tell Jovic is going to be a good player as long as he remains confident in the NBA. Oh, Obst just traveled, no call. Wow. I guess you can get away with that in the gold medal game, and Obst, doing his Klay impersonation last 3-pointer. 2:07 to go, first quarter. All right. Milutinov, yeah. Hard to pronounce. So many syllables. So he comes out. Franz Wagner comes in for Germany. Schroder to inbound from the baseline. 2:07 to go. Into Moritz, handoff back to Schroder. And Bramovich fouls Schroder, stares at the ref. Are they going to tee him up for that? Looked like all ball, but a little too much reaching in. That's 4 team fouls in Serbia already. I shouldn't say already. 2 minutes to go. So is it a tech or no? Nope, not a tech. Oh, they're in the bonus. That's the 5th team foul. Schroeder shooting. He makes 1. So Serbia up by 2 with 2:04 to go. And I forgot what I talked about earlier. Damn it. Move on from that. All right. So Serbia ball 22-21. All right. Got a post up, and it's a foul on the backup wing. Serbia's so tall, man. So they posted up Germany's backup wing. His last name is Low. L-O. Look at Serbia. They're just so tall, man. 6'9", 6'6", 6'6", 6'6", and 6'9". Wow. Serbia, their dude just took Moritz, because Moritz is slowest guy out there right now. I mean, this Serbian second unit is so mobile. Nikola Jovic switches to become the center. Moritz gets stuck at the baseline, triple team. Bonga's wide open for 3, but he's not a reliable 3-point shooter. Misses it. Serbia's up by 3. 1 minute to go. And I remember this, their backup point guard, nothing flashy, but he doesn't lose the ball. Bonga's all over him. Moritz reaches in, gets lucky hitting the ball. 4 on the shot clock. Now you're late. Shot clock. Oh, step back 3. That's a nice shot. He's left-handed. Gajuric is left-handed and step back, sidestep to the right. That's pretty impressive. So a lot of tall guys, man, for Serbia. Can you imagine if they added Jokic to this? God. That's one of the greatest European teams ever assembled, It's just like how these puzzle pieces fit. They're not flashy, but they could go pretty deep. They could beat a couple young NBA teams that don't have chemistry. And then they score again on the inbound pass, catch and shoot, baseline jumper. Like everybody can shoot. It's nuts. 26 seconds to go. Serbia up by 5. Moritz fakes a 3. They know he's not shooting it, but he still drives on Serbia's guy who kind of looks like Smilagic, if you remember him. Smiley, but it looks like an old Smiley. Anyways, step back 3, no good. Buzzer sounds. So end of Q1. 26-23 Serbia. End of Q1. Well, I think there were like 8 of you that wanted me to go live, and we only have 4 of us on right now. Okay, now it's 7. Let me try and memorize these guys. Heck, I'm going to need to know these names next summer. I'd be shocked if Serbia didn't make it to the semifinals next summer. I mean, they're really that good. Like their execution is just every coach's dream. So let's take a look at how many likes we got. Oops. Get out of my last windows. Well, you know what I forgot? I forgot to break out the comments over here. Live chat. Pop out chat. Send it over here. But good to have the rest of you here. Doug Chang. Hope Doug's still on. I used to not like the FIBA game. I used to be, a casual. So shout out all of you young guys and gals who, are just outraged that USA should always win. We have the best players in the world, therefore this and that. Over time, took me many years to get there, but to see the way these guys play below the rim, basically the way my amateur squads and Asian American tournaments below the rim play, it's very akin to the tournaments we played in. And I have a lot of respect for this style of basketball. It's high IQ. Franz throws a turnover. Serbia shoots a 3 in transition. Golly. If I had the energy, I would track down Steve Kerr and I would ask him, when you watch Serbia, do you kind of smile? Like they play how you want your teams to play. They get a steal, they run, and they shoot a 3 in transition. They don't even have Splash Brothers. They don't even have Steph and Klay to be gravity like that. They just naturally do it as a team. It's amazing to me. So I'm not trying to be anti-American or any BS like that. I'm just really impressed from a basketball standpoint. But Franz Wagner has, Germany has the IQ to play good defense on Serbia as well. So when they run, they get a defensive stop and they run the break. Franz, 6'10", coming at you downhill. Damn. That's crazy. Bramovic's step back, 2-pointer, no good. Lowe grabs the rebound. And he throws the ball away. See, Germany, I've said this before, Germany tends to make more mistakes than Serbia. So I think they'll have more turnovers than them when all is said and done. But let's check. 1 turnover. See what I mean? 1 freaking turnover for Serbia. And there's 3 of them for the other guys. So let's get out of there. I don't want to get spoiled on that score. I don't even know what to do about that. I can't hide that score. No way to hide the score, huh? Okay, so ball got deflected. Serbia 28-25, 3 seconds on the shot clock. Nope, gets deflected. Gonna be too late. No, he got it off. Hit the board. Had no chance. The lefty. Forgot his name. Guduric. Reminds me of Gadzuric of UCLA of olden days. But it's Guduric. Denzel in house. Good to have you guys. So Germany ball, they are down by 3. Isaac Bonga bringing it up. Man, what is he? 6'9"? Played in the NBA. And Guduric ends up fouling him. And the European complaint is always to shrug your shoulders at the ref. Maybe we got to learn their culture. We got to do that more. But anyways, Franz draws a double team over to the backup big. Over to Bonga. Bonga's in the corner. Better put it up. 2-1. Oh, we got it off. I thought I heard a whistle. So I stopped. I think a whistle went off. No. That guy, old smiley looking guy, is complaining that the guy hooked on him. I guess Bonga. Guduric. Oh, there's a mistake, but it's more great defense by Franz. Damn. Franz is a baller. Oh, man. You know, if they could redo the draft, I'm sure Steve would want Franz instead of Jonathan Kuminga. And they foul Franz on a 3-pointer. That's a mistake. Rare mistake by the Serbian backup. Bramovic. Is it Bramovic? Oh, timeout. Yeah, Serbia timeout. 27-24. Let's check it. 28-20. What? Oh, yeah, 28-27. Yep. 7:35. Q2. Make sure that was Bramovic. Bogdanovic getting a rest. Bogdanovic. No, it's not Bramovic. It's damn, who just got the foul? Oh, Bogdan's coming back in. I think it's Avramovic. My bad. God, that's the thing, is everybody on the squad is like 6'8", has a 4-syllable name. They're just churning them out like clones, man. Like, it's insane. It's to their advantage. I mean, it's every guy you play is like this high IQ 6'8" guy. That's what makes Serbia so dangerous. And again, you throw in a 6'11" Nikola Jokic on the squad, wide body. My God. In a FIBA format, you only get 40 minutes to beat this team. There's no defensive 3 seconds. The court is smaller. The 3-point line is shorter, meaning there's less spacing. How can we say it's less spacing? The NBA brought their 3-point line in years ago. Remember that? And that was less spacing. There was actually, the shooting got worse. So you bring out the 3-point line to the actual NBA. That's more spacing. That's better for scoring, actually. So in the FIBA game, gosh, with the court so small, it kind of negates the talent, and the spacing not as much. It negates more of the talent, and you got to play as a team. Germany's full court press, token press, soft press, and they drop back into a 2-3. And Jesus, Bogdan takes advantage But see, Germany, he splashes a three easily. Germany's center knew that Bogdan was going to shoot, comes out, and he fakes him out. It's a flyby. Man, so I don't think Germany will stay in the zone. More, it's out of control. Bad layup. Look at Bogdan crossover Franz, but good help by Bonga. They play so smart. They know how you play. It's just not athletic, but they know where to go. And Serbia gets a steal, converts the fast break. 33-30 Serbia. 6:30 to go. Low brings it up. Over to Bonga for three. Not a good shot, but he splashes it. What? Bonga with the catch and shoot with no dip? You're kidding me. Serbia gladly give that to him, but he made it. Pick and roll for Bogdan. Entry pass. Look at that entry pass. I mean, just the timing and everything. USA can't pull that off unless it's Tyrese Halliburton. But other than Tyrese Halliburton, they're just not able to connect on those kind of anticipate where I'm going to throw the ball type of plays because we don't have the chemistry. Whereas Bogdan knows exactly what's happening down there. He knows that his big man got switched on to by Low, who's shorter. So let me just toss it in, and that guy is going to expect the ball because he's got the advantage. He knows he's going to get it. But it's a foul on Low, and it'll be side out. Dennis Schroder back in, or not side out, baseline out. Oh my God, Petrusa. He drives in, spins, and doubled, two-handed dunk on Germany. Man, good Lord. That's every player knows what to do at the right time. That's the thing. It's a coach's wet dream right here. It's just, and Schroder, he has those flashes. Step back three, splash. He can do it, but sometimes he screws that up. Overall, you love to have him on your squad, but every now and then he could mess up. And I predict that might happen tonight. Bogdanovich, strong right hand, layup, banker, good, over two guys. Here comes Franz. Franz gives it to Tice, back to Franz. Oh, look at that. Between the legs crossover by Franz against the Serbian center. Let me try and get his name. Petrusev. Let's get away from that scoreboard. So we got a substitution. Oh, man. Entry pass to Wagner, who kind of floats in the lane and lays it up. This is incredible execution by both teams. It's a totally different style of basketball than the NBA. Unless it's the Warriors and we're humming on all cylinders, but even then, it's kind of different. Petrusev again. Petrusev, dude, how tall is that guy? I swear he's got to be 6'10". Petrusev. Shoot, I got to look him up. I don't know how to spell his name. Schroder up top. Serbia up by one. There's Schroder with a mistake. Dribble too much. Dribble into two players. Easy steal for the long-armed Serbians. Goes to Bogdan. Step back. Oh, my God. He hits it. Splash. He's freaking Klay Thompson in FIBA. And most of it is the confidence. And we'll never really have a guy like that unless it's Klay. But even then, Klay would have to play with Steph. He would need his buddy there to have that confidence. There's only so many Black Mambas out there. You know, Kobe Bryant against Spain on Redeem Team 2008. That's one of one. We don't have a whole lot of those guys. Kevin Durant, maybe. It's the killer mentality, the killer instinct. And Bogdan is very impressive in that regard. So Serbia 42-38. Here's the box score. Bogdan already 13 points. Just nuts. That's nuts. Petrusev. I thought it was Perusev. Okay, Petrusev. There it is. Petrusev. Basketball. Petrus? No. Philip Petrusev. Okay, there it is. How tall are you? 6'11". Jesus. Why isn't he in the NBA? He's mobile. Dude, the Warriors should consider this guy. I haven't seen if he can make threes, though. He's only 23? Oh, my God. The Serbian team's unfair. Oh, he's on the Sixers. There you go. Shit, he's on the Sixers. No duh. Like, is that a surprise after we watch him play here? They double Schroder. They pressure him, and he commits an 8-second violation. Freaking Serbia is so smart. Oh, my God. This is crazy. Yeah, Bruce, I know. Wow. God, the IQ of Serbia is just through the roof. Through the roof. And that's no knock on Germany. They're a level of IQ above Germany. And then everybody's below that. Although actually Spain has pretty high IQ, and same with Latvia and Lithuania. Maybe more Lithuania. They just don't have the pieces. Missed 3 ball by Serbia. Look at Franz go downhill, but he misses it. Rebound by Voigtmann. Out to Schroder for 3. Schroder, sometimes, when he misses, you always go, man, pass the ball. But then he'll make it the next time down. He's a wild card. Look at the passing by Serbia. That one is a bad pass, but the intent was good. 27 just needed to cut harder. Didn't happen. Franz going to post up here. 2 guys on him, and he draws a foul. What are they arguing about? Looked like a foul. Man, Petrusev fouled the hell out of him. I don't know what he's complaining about. Whatever. But, I mean, we looked this guy up, and he plays for the Sixers. I mean, of course. NBA will find you. Now, there's another guy, Zagars, of Latvia, that I thought was pretty good. He's the guy that then, after I watched him play, I was like, wow, this guy can play, right? And it turns out he gets 17 assists with 0 turnovers for Latvia last game. I think his name is Zagars basketball. Oops, spelled that wrong. Artur Zagars, right? Is he too short? Is that why? 6'3". That's not too short. Yep, he hasn't been picked up yet. He's only 23. All right. Serbia misses pretty much an easy layup. Germany. Obst, the shooter, got the mismatch. He senses it. He's going to drive on their big man. Kick out to Schroder. Schroder going to shoot a 3. Late shot clock. It's good. Sometimes late shot clock will make you focus. Splash for Schroder. Suddenly, Germany's up by 1. Serbia will call timeout. to stem the bleeding. Go to the box score, 43-42. So anytime I start praising Serbia like crazy, then Germany comes back, of course. Basketball gods. Everyone was on the ass. I mean, stressed out people tend to engage in pointless debates. The addiction to outrage, the addiction to taking sides on social media apps. When I saw that, I go, who is this track and field guy? I mean, who cares what he says? Like, he said something offensive. Oh, let me go on social media and comment on it because he can't find me on social media. He can't knock on my door and punch me in the face. It's online bullyism. All right, we're back. Bogdan, fadeaway two-pointer. Tried to do a hero shot there, but there wasn't much else going on. Design play for him, and he was covered well. Good defense. Tice is going to shoot three. That didn't make sense. That was way off. Schroder now covering their point guard, 30. Bogdan trying to post up on Obst. What a matchup. Bramovich is going to Euro step Daniel Tice. Golly, I didn't know he had that. Of course he has a Euro. He's European. But no, I mean, what? German coach wants a foul on Bramovich against Schroder. No, that was just good defense, man. But that's what you do in FIBA is you argue about everything. Man, give and go. Schroder and Tice, I believe. Man, that was a breakdown by Serbia, surprisingly. 1 minute to go even. Second quarter, 45-44 Germany. Oh, let's get out of this window. 52.4 seconds in the half. I think it's a foul on Schroder. They said that's the 15th lead change. So they brought Jovic back in. Nikola didn't make it. A three. Voigtmann misses a three. Probably not the best shot either. Oh my God. Franz just pushed the hell out of Avramovic. That is definitely unsportsmanlike. And Franz is like, oh, review it. No, bro. Do you even know what you did? I don't think he even knows what he did. He literally pushed the guy, and that guy went sprawling. Avramovic. They don't even need to review this, but I think it's part of the rule is when you're about to call an unsportsmanlike, you foul him or you review it. I think there he didn't realize he pushed so hard with his left hand, probably asking for a flop, but no, you look at the other angle, man, he pushed him. Left hand pushed him pretty hard. And I'll wait till halftime to take a break. But anyways. Oh, it's not on ESPN? Should be on ESPN. Yeah, well, I mean, really, I do think it's you got to be careful. When I knew immediately when the track and field sprinter said what he said, I knew that would be just, oh, here we go, and I just chose not to partake in it. I mean, I have a friend of mine who is somebody I totally respect, and she's generally a nice person, generally friendly, generally happy, and yet she was outraged by that. And I told her, well, I didn't even partake in that. Like, that's going to cause you to have a negative reaction. I'm trying to avoid negative stuff. I'm trying to keep my life as positive as possible. And you sort of learn how to snuff out those things. I mean, you think the whole movement towards shutting out toxic people from your life, that's no different than shutting out negativity from your life. It's the same path. And I really do think that you'll live longer if you have more positivity in your life. You'll live longer if you embrace FIBA basketball for the culture that it brings in, the different style of basketball, the teamwork, the IQ. Tice just knocked out the missed free throw. It was a miss anyways, but Serbia got the ball. Then they throw it away to Schroder. Schroder gets a dunk the other way. And it was a nice dunk because he quickly dunked it between two people that were catching up. Germany's up by 2, and I'm surprised. But a couple of mistakes by Serbia that I didn't think they were capable of. Schroder just reached in and knocked Bogdanovich on the nose, and he was I think he's admitting to it. Schroeder's kind of like smarting at himself for hitting Bogdan in the face. He wanted to check and see if he was okay. Bogdan was having none of it, just walked away from Schroeder. Still recovering from it a little. He's at the line. So he'll shoot the 2 free throws. He looks fine. No problems. Swish. Just to see the confidence. Okay. 1 second left. Schroeder misses. So we got halftime. What is the halftime score? Let's go here. Oh, 47 apiece. All right, it's tied. Oops, I should have gotten rid of the last score. But anyways, Amy in house. Oh, thanks, Bruce. Well, if not for Amy, I would not have gone live. And that's a fact. So, all right. Let's get some likes on here. Nine concurrents. How many likes? 13 likes. Ooh, nice. I'll make it 14. All right. Be right back. Rest from break. Put that up there. Go here. Be right back. Oh, let me do this. Give you the. Still think Serbia will win. Okay, so I was just thinking with halftime, during halftime, I was thinking, there it is, halftime right now. What was I thinking? That half went by really quick. So hot take. The first half went by really quick. And that got me thinking, shooting a heat check is more costly in a FIBA game than it is in an NBA game because of the percentage of the game that you just took a bad shot on, right? So what's the ratio of 48 to 40, right? 40 out of 48 is 5/6. What's 5 divided by 6? It's I don't know. I'm not a good mathematician. 83%. So a FIBA game is only 83% of an NBA game. So when you waste a possession in the NBA with a rush shot or a heat check, that's going to cost you more in a FIBA game. So everything's magnified. You make a turnover, that's a lost possession. You only get so many possessions in FIBA. So it requires higher IQ. It just does. They're showing highlights of the best, I think, passes and Zagars of Latvia. Man, he can pass that ball. Okay. I'm so sorry, Rich. Sorry with what? That I had to use the restroom? Oh, Amy. Oh, you're sorry for me staying up? No, I appreciate it. I'm thankful that you suggested it. What else did I miss? Percy Bedford in house. With no 3 seconds, you need a bigger players. Who did you want to get? I mean, that's the problem. I mean, Dwight Howard? Do we have anybody other than Walker Kessler? Is it Kessler Walker or Walker Kessler? Walker Kessler. What's his first name again? I think it's Walker, right? Yeah. Oh, thank God I didn't butcher that. He's kind of skinny though, right? Let's see. What's his weight? 245. He's not even 250. It's the whole philosophy of it. So at the post game of after the loss a few hours ago, So on need a big man, now we're applying that to USA. And that's where the casuals tend to think that needing a big man, that's all Steve's fault. I mean, he does have input into what kind of roster, but it's also it's a systemic issue, as I said before. Systemic, not necessarily meaning a bad thing, because usually when you say systemic, you're blaming the whole heart and soul of somebody's process, right? Systemic meaning that just the way that America is set up, we're not going to be able to get a Joel Embiid for a World Cup. We're not going to be able to get a who's even a gargantuan center in the league that's, you know, pretty reliable other than Looney. And I've said before, the politics do not allow Looney to be picked this July. And given that things tend to not change in America very quickly, I don't think Looney will get picked next summer either. Now, if he does get picked, I'll be the first one to stand up and applaud, but I'll be one surprised, shocked person. So, us needing a big man, I mean, who would that have been? You know, Andre Drummond, something like that. I mean, it's we don't have a system set up where politically and strategically you can pick a Drummond this year. We've just made the conscious decision to go with a more mobile defensive squad because we don't have the continuity nor the talent. You know, if we're gonna have a Dwight Howard on our squad and have it be an effective Dwight Howard, then we need to take the time to be able to have Dwight Howard be effective from on offense, not just defense. It's two-way. And Steve also said that they look for two-way players all the time. So it's the best two-way players. It can be argued that that's the wrong strategy. It can also be argued that it was the right strategy going in until we came in fourth, or until actually 2019, until we came in seventh, then fourth. So we could fix it by next summer, but at the same time, you gotta be able to say, oh, okay, you know, I understand. I mean, it isn't a bunch of idiots putting Team USA together. They've studied the game. They've studied FIBA. They've said what wins FIBA games, what loses FIBA games, and continuity and experience. Bogdan is how old? He's not a youngster like Walker Kessler. You know, Kessler is 22. Bogdanovich, what is he, 27, 30? I mean, Bogdanovich. Basketball is 31. You need 31-year-old, you know, whatever center Germany's got. Voigtmann. How old is he? Let's see. He could be young. Not sure. Voigtmann, Germany basketball. Shit. I'm not going to be able to find him, huh? Oh, there he is. 1992. 830. That's a solid FIBA center, Voigtmann. He's 6'11 and 254, right? Walker Kessler, maybe. Got to gain a little bit more weight. So, so as Kerr said, their strategy with the lack of continuity, with the given lack of continuity, was to pick two-way players. So that's why we don't have, Voigtmann. How do you spell Voigtmann? Yep. Voigtmann. We don't have a Voigtmann. And talented guys like Embiid aren't available. They make $50 million a year. Why would they go play in the World Cup, and risk, other than national pride? So Franz Wagner might, then again, he might not. If he was making 50 million. I mean, you look at the salaries of some of these better FIBA squads. Not one of them makes as much as Jalen Brunson. So Jalen comes in here, and he's not a superstar in the NBA, and he's expected to be the superstar of Team USA, but he can't because the comfort level isn't there. So he always has this doubt in the back of his mind that, I'm actually not the best US player here. I'm only in the World Cup. You need guys that will take over Team USA, Mamba mentality. The problem, those are the $50 million players. Those are the Steph Currys, Dame Lillards. Those guys are not going to play World Cup. Now, there's Trae Young. I get it. Trae wanted to play and everything like that. I don't know. How much does Trae make? Is he a $50 million player? I mean, franchise, bank-breaking player? Maybe he is. Let's look it up. So, that's part of what I do here is I talk things through out loud, and I actually look up stuff when most people just try to throw other people under the bus and don't give a damn about that. Hoopshype.com, Warriors salaries. Oh, shit, spelled it wrong. But then let's go to Atlanta. Oh, we can check out Bogdan while we're here. 18 million, right? Jalen makes more than him, right? Okay, Trae's 40, 50 million. If Trae would just come to Team USA and he's the man because he makes 43 and he's going to have Mamba mentality, we probably win gold. We just need the mentality there. Even Anthony Edwards said as much. He was like, the problem is our toughness after the loss to Germany. So he's absolutely right. It's the Mamba mentality. Not so much toughness as it is Mamba mentality. Anyways, we're back. Serbia. Open three. Nikola Jovic in the corner. No good. Now my internet's slow. Damn it. I guess there was a foul. Serbia got the ball back. Alley-oop inside. Nope. They easily triple team immediately. Kick it back out to Stefan Jovic. Misses it completely. Big man. They're going to call Milutinov. They're going to call shot clock violation. And they're going to review this because they review everything. And they can because the game's only 40 minutes long. I just lost my stream completely. Okay, got it back. That was weird. I think their feed just went black for 2 seconds. Yeah, the U.S. just wants to shoot threes. It's because they don't pass. There's not enough passing. And then I see on Twitter they're throwing Kerr under the bus for not having an offense. I mean, you go and try and teach these guys the Warriors offense within, with all the secondary motion and and a Draymond Green, the lack of a Draymond Green, who needs a Steph and Klay out there, as do they need him. It's just we're not set up for that, and it's impossible to do this within a 40-minute format on a smaller court. It's just impossible. And Schroder just went down the lane, easy bucket. So that breaks the tie, as we had literally a huge delay on that goaltending. I mean, the shot clock violation. So we have 9:02 to go in the third, and Germany up by that 2 points that they have after halftime. Okay. Ball went out of bounds as Serbia ball. Nikola Jovic against Tice. That's a good matchup. All right. Stefan Jovic drives, kicks out to Nikola. He's going to drive and back out to Stefan. That's incredible chemistry. Like, the U.S. team cannot do that. But he missed the three, and there's an early foul on Schroder. I think Germany just has to focus on not making mistakes. They have enough pieces to run the half court. And that's the problem with the U.S. They already know that there's not enough time to do offense. So ever since Krzyzewski, it's always been about defense and run the fast break. So Germany misses a three. And Schroder kind of points to his head like, you guys remember, so it's all about IQ again. He knows that was probably a bad shot. It wasn't a shot by Schroder. He's just telling his teammates. And he's covering Bogdan. So the ball's up top with Bramovich over to Milutinov. I think that's how you pronounce it. Bogue's back in there, and he gets a putback after, I'll just call him Milo. Milo misses a push shot. Bog got a putback. Wow. The shooting guard got a putback. Here's the other shooting guard, Obst. He hasn't done much because Bogdanovich knows exactly where he's going, and even the U.S., you can't really do it until you feel it. Franz dribbles a little too much, loses it, but then he steals it right back. 6'10" frame, man. Obst, nice dribble pop, no good. Tice rebound, fouled. I mean, Voigtmann rebound, fouled. He'll go to the line tied up, 49 apiece. What else are you guys talking about? I think it's God, man, Shaban, it sounds like you're mad. Oh, okay. No, you used the A word, but okay. Never mind. That was ancient history in the comments. What else is going on here? Oh, it's on ESPN Plus. That's not good news for you guys, because ESPN Plus, as far as I know, isn't on YouTube TV, isn't on Hulu. Which, by the way, I emailed you, Bruce, to ask some questions about Hulu, but I think I got to go with Hulu for the next NBA season. All right, come back to the last couple comments by DV. Stefan Jovic, wow, mistakes by Serbia that I'm kind of shocked by it. He passed the ball right at the feet. How many turnovers now? I don't want to look yet. I don't want to spoil the score. 7:05, but only a 2-point game. Schroder, nice pop out by Bogdan to disrupt that, and Obst has to fire away. Good closeout. He missed it. And Nikola Jovic, Miami Heat youngster, 94 feet. Man, these guys play with so much more confidence on their home squad. Tice threw the ball exactly to Stefan. Golly. And then Bogdan almost threw the ball away. Jovic decided not to shoot the little free throw shot. I would have shot that. And it's Milo inside. Righty hook, no good. Voigtmann rebound. They accidentally tripped Schroder. Schroder falls down. It's a foul. Schroder is taking his time to get back up. Foul on Guduric. Is it Guduric or Guduric? He's taking his time on the floor because maybe they'll review it for a flagrant or equivalent flagrant. Wow, that's interesting. Schroder is on the ground and he's yelling something at his teammates who are about to pull him up. I don't know what that's all about. Don't know. The Serbian guy goes up to apologize to Dennis, and Dennis is like, no worries. Oh, by the way, congratulations to Wiggins' shoe company, Peak. They're sponsoring both teams. Schroder attacks left-handed. Bye-bye. He can be so good. He can be the best player on the court lots of times, but I still expect him to make a late mistake because he's that risky. He's kind of like organized chaos, European style, just without endless three-point shooting. Pretty good defense by Voigtmann. That should be 3 seconds. It's 3 seconds. Call on the big man. Good job by Tice. Incredibly, Serbia now making mistakes. I did not expect this. They're kind of in a zone trap. Voigtmann, the big man, goes around Nikola Jovic. Serbia probably couldn't call timeout. No, maybe they want to save their timeouts. Second half, I forgot. 5:15, 5:14, 5:13. Serbia down by 4. I don't think they've been down that far other than the start of the game, which was no, they were up to start the game. So they're down 4 now. Power forward draws a foul. He'll go to the line. Nice drive by Bogdan. Tice is going to argue because that's what you do when you're an effective European player. Is you argue in a way. Usually it's with the shrug, but that one was a tad bit more forceful than a shrug. He didn't win the argument as usual. Yeah, every possession goes down to the wire usually. Yep, you definitely jinxed it. Schroeder's playing well. I know. And then when I say he's probably going to make a mistake late in the game, probably jinxed it as well. I don't know. That's the thing with Schroeder. Overall, though, you want him on your team in a FIBA. He's one of the best point guards in FIBA. And then there's a bad pass by Obst. That's rare. Stefan Jovic, attack. Nikola Jovic. Nothing on that. That court is 1 foot skinnier than the NBA. You can feel it right there. He didn't really have anywhere to go. So Bogdanovic has to shoot late, and now he's missing it. And it's going to be Germany ball. They're only up 2, though. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Shooter, gonna shooter. I'll get to do you like Schroeder on dubs in a minute. That's a good fun question to have. Good, fun question. If you know me after all these live streams, you should know my answer, but it's still going to be fun to talk about. Anyway, Schroder against that's Stefan? No, that's Bramovich. Over to Voigtmann, the center. Good job by Bramovich to knock the pass away back to Schroder. So now the shot clock's down to 11. So I used to watch these games and I used to yawn because there's no star power to this game. It's all below the rim teamwork. But now I like it. Oh my gosh. They're going to call a foul on, oh, it's Avramovich, not Bramovich. And then the ref has to yell back at him when he says, you got to review this one because he kicked out on me. Did you see? Look at the flop. Avramovich did a flop, but Dennis did knee him. Dennis kneed him. They could do an unsportsmanlike on that, but they tend to call the fouls in the NBA. If you block a shot, follow through, and hit the arm, that's a block. We saw that in Miami, I think, against Steph, or that road trip early in the game. In FIBA, that's a foul because you ended up hitting the forearm. So it's tough to change from one methodology to the next. Avramovich foul on Schroder is a block and follow through, but a block in the NBA, whereas that's a foul in FIBA. It should give Schroder a unsportsmanlike though, because you're not supposed to knee a guy after you shoot the ball. I might be a little biased though. Kind of Schroder annoys me, so it's got the annoyance bias. Normal foul both ways. All right. Dillon Brooks actually did not talk mess. He did talk mess to all of his haters, but he did not talk mess about the U.S. He wouldn't do that, especially after he just beat him. He reminded everybody, I got a family, I got a wife, I got kids, I'm a nice guy off the court, but yeah, I'm the villain in my profession. So Schroder hits 2 out of 3. Oh, I guess he hit 2 out of 3. Only up by 4. And get the handoff finally to 23, and the Obst fouls him. They had 3 to give. So no, they had 2 to give. So that now they have 1 to give for the penalty. Amy, I'm not sure that they get prize money for finishing 4th. Not sure. We'll talk about that soon. Avramovich over to Nikola Jovic at the shot clock buzzer again. Couldn't get anything. And talking about that late shot clock, here's my hot take on late shot clock field goals by all European teams. They're used to that. Schroder gets into the paint, rises for 2. Up by 6, Germany. Still a long game left. I mean, all things considered. Still 3:15 left. Jovic, big man got blocked by Bonga. Bonga going 94 feet gets the call. Serbia bench is going nuts because they didn't get the call. Technical foul on Serbian bench. Oh my gosh. Not a good time for that. Man, Bogdan literally grabbed the guy's wrist. I mean, Bogues, they're not going to see that? I mean, come on. Like, maybe just can't help it. Maybe because, I don't know, in the lower leagues of EuroLeague, they don't call that. And you can develop that habit because you can get away with it. In the lower leagues in Europe, I don't, it's odd to me that they would go for that, but that's what he did. And Schroder hits the technical. Oh, now he's saying that's a great block from Bogdan. No, Mike Taylor, come on. Color analyst. Okay, well, Serbia's down by 9, and I can't believe it. Wow. Man, I guess the one time I should have gone with the NBA talent because Germany has more of it. And I went opposite of that because it's been going opposite of that, and now Serbia's down by 9. The flip-flop prediction method didn't work. That's like 7 heads in a row, and then you pick the next one to be tails. Triple, Schroder might have fouled him, no call, but they get the offensive rebound and a foul on Bonga. Oh, wow. Bogdanovic has 3 fouls. So does Bonga. So Bogdanovic cannot foul for Serbia. He'll have 4 at that point if he does. They lose Bogdanovic. I don't know if they can come back. Oh, whoever's at the line, what is this? He looks like Alan Smiley Geach, his dad. He looks like Smiley's dad. Not quite as pale, though. He misses both free throws. Damn. Bonga rebound. Wow. Down by 9. Uh-oh. Schroder got the big man, but he switched back out. Schroder to the corner. Obst up top to Moritz, and he finds, Voigtmann, and he finds Moritz bucket down low, and that hurts because Germany is now up by 11. Shockingly. So do I like Schroder on the Warriors? On Schroder on the Warriors. I already get, what's the word? Flabbergasted? Let's go with flabbergasted. By Steph and Dray's turnovers. Please do not add Schroder's warts to that. That's my answer. I can only stomach so much organized chaos. Yeah, when you have a Shea Gilgeous-Alexander on your squad, and you have the confidence / arrogance, recklessness even of Dillon Brooks, there's an opportunity for you to break out with the game. And he broke out. And good for him. I mean, he broke out at the right time. Won his team a bronze medal. Was MVP of the game. All right. Petrusevic, oh my God, fouled by Bonga. They didn't call it. Wow. Unbelievable. Obst will get a 3. No, missed it. Good job by Petrusev to just sky over Bonga to get the rebound. Avramovic, the point guard. They're going to try for Petrusev down low, but it goes out of bounds off of Germany. Franz Wagner coming in. Man, they did all that without Franz on the floor. Jeez. Obst comes out. All right. You need something. Oh, Schroder with a dumb foul. That'll send him to the line. Told you. But it comes with Germany up by 11. Not a good foul, though. You're sad to see the post game. Oh, that post game. I was thinking post game interview. All right, at the line, that's their point guard hits it, lefty point guard. Guduric, I think. Bonga. All right, hits one of them. No, hits both. Down by 9, Serbia. Bonga's going to play point. 6'9" point guard. Wing guard. Handoff over to Franz. Might as well have Franz bring it up. He's a better ball handler. To the brother Moritz. He sets a pick for Franz. Good defense by Petrusev. Franz launches over Petrusev. Late shot clock again. And he hits it. And I just think the European teams have more experience shooting at the shot clock buzzer than Americans do. 48 seconds. Guduric misses it, but Petrusev, should have been an and one. He reverse layup putback. Amazing. They're not getting any calls. 10-point differential. Low gets it to Bonga. They tip it out, but he wasn't there to steal it. So now Germany gets. They don't call that, but he got his own rebound. They call goaltending, but it was it dropped through the hoop regardless. 18 seconds to go, down by 12. Nobody predicted a 12-point differential after 3 quarters. No way. This is shocking. This is more surprising than actually, I thought USA and Canada would play a talent-based game. And for the most part, they did, but it was actually a mistake-based game. And USA just made so many more mistakes. So Guduric drives left. He blew the layup. Wow, point blank. And he had it. 5 seconds left. Franz loses the ball. So it'll end the third quarter with a 12-point differential. Germany 69-57. End of Q3. I'm surprised. Oh, man, what am I going to do? Am I going to be able to wake up for the 49er game? Oh, gosh. Well, I don't know what you do. Hope that Schroder makes some mistakes. I mean, man, Germany has manufactured and kept building on this lead to make it 12. It's tough to do. Oh my gosh, it's getting to me. The espresso frappuccino I had is wearing off. Now, 1.5 hours later. Actually, it's 2 hours later. I had it at 5:15 or so. Man. I saw a headline of an article talking about how FIBA messed up on the ticket prices in Manila. A lot of empty seats, and so they admitted that the strategy for the ticket prices was flawed, and it kind of that stings a little bit. You would hope you could have got more Filipinos to go to the games, but if you price them out, then you price them out, and man, it's really bad. But we'll talk about it. But FIBA's revenue is only 100 million. That's small potatoes. Franz Wagner attacks, good follow by Lowe, and they're going to get a touchdown. Schroder dangerously tries to block it. Man, it could have been N1. So, anyways, Avramovich, I think his name is, the lefty point guard, was able to dunk it. Down by 10. Schroder against Avramovich, giving him a little bit of peskiness, ends up fouling him. Wow, they waved it off. I thought for sure they'd count that. Nice banker by Schroder to make it, although it doesn't count. Oh, excuse me. Schroder wanted the N1. I thought it would be. But that was kind of early, like more obvious than usual. France, little shake and bake hesitation, pull up, no good. Okay, Serbia has to score here when Germany misses. Let's see. I guess they did already one time. Where's Bogdan? Is he in there? Yeah, he's in there. No, they're not moving. Yeah, they're just going to let Avramovich, no good. Layup, no good. Moritz got the rebound. Over to Schroder, back to Moritz. Attacks, lefty. It trickles in. 3 touches of the rim, and it goes down. Back to 12 points. 8:23 left. Timon, who played so great against the U.S., ends up fouling Smiley's dad. What's his name again? Can't even read it that quickly. Too many syllables. Oh, I have the scoreboard up. Unfortunately, his name is Davidovac. Bogdanovich loses the ball, but they get the ball back. Moritz wanted a backcourt, didn't get it. And Smiley's dad gets a foul call on Moritz? Or is it jump ball alternating possessions? Yeah, Davidovac. Oh. Got a foul on Franz? Yeah. Oh, Moritz, my bad. Bogdan passes it up to Avramovic, who gets a 3. Way to go, Avramovic, if I can pronounce that correctly. He's against Schroder now. They're down 9, Serbia. Oh, bad screen, Bonga. I think he's out of the game. That might be 5. Unless I counted wrong. No, that's 4. Yep, moving screen. Avramovic with the Oscar that he didn't need to do. Obvious foul, but he sold it extra. 7:38 to go, fourth quarter. I'm going to need another restroom break because, as I said, I had espresso frap earlier, which is now wearing off. Super tired. Bogdanovic against Schroder. Great matchup. Here comes the pick from Nikola Jovic. It was not the best pick, but they still find Petrusev down low. He scores over Wagner. That's how tall that guy is. I mean, Wagner is 6'10", with an average wingspan, I would say. Petrusev, long wingspan. Germany calls timeout. But they're up. And it's 71-64. So 71-64 with Q4 7:22. And be right back, restroom break. Oh, man, these timeouts are quick. It reminded me of when I used to run my basketball league. I had to make quick timeouts so that we would have more, only was able to rent the gym by the hour. So anyway, Germany, fadeaway Obst. It's good. Assist Franz. Obst got a little too open there. I'm surprised. One, 2-2 set for Serbia. Avramovic takes Obst off the dribble, though. So the 1-2-2 let the middle stay open because all of the help defense by Germany expected some side action. How's that for analysis? I don't need to know the names of the plays. I just see it as it happens, and I'm going to describe it to you. Whatever name they call it. Every team has a different name. Schroder with a bad 3. I mean, it was kind of late shot clock, but a bad 3. Jovic, Euro step, no call. Wow. But he's not complaining, so I don't think he got fouled. Otherwise, you would see him do the shrug to the ref. Serbia in a 2-3 zone. Nope, they're in man. Nope, they're in man. Schroder spins around, tries to drive on Jovic. Tough shot. No good. But Moritz is there. No, he missed it. He blew the layup. They got another offensive rebound, and Franz misses a 3 front end. That's what you do, though. You get the offensive rebound and you just launch. Oh my God, charge! Can you challenge that? He was moving. That's not a charge, man. Can you challenge that? So moving. Oh, you know what it was? It was his little chicken wing, I think. That's the problem. I need to see it one more time. 3 fouls. Oh, man, down 7. I would use the challenge. I would just use it. But they don't. I guess they figured that's a moving screen on Franz. But they're not going to call that. Just kind of with Schroder leisurely bringing it up. Moritz for 3? Heck no. Back rimmed it. No good. They're going to call Bogdan? Bogdan with 4? Or was that on Davidovich? Oh, that's 4 on Boggs, I think. Are they going to show this? Yeah. It's got to be 4 on them, right? Come on, FIBA. I guess okay. Jeffrey Taylor, the play-by-play, I think he just said it was 4. Oh, no, they called it on Davidovich. Okay. Whatever. It looked like a foul on Bogdan. There's a foul on Tice, but they didn't call a bad screen. Oh, nice steal. Avramovic has been the best Serbian player. Shockingly. It should be Bogdan or Nikola. It's not. It's Avramovic, the point guard. Or Petrusev. Avramovic for 3. Splash. Assist Petrusev. My God. 73-69. 4-point game with 444, 441, 440. Schroder, again, layup. I mean, why? Why do that? Run your offense. He got blocked, but Franz got the rebound. Franz is going to take Smiley's dad. Nope. Triple in the corner. Oh, my gosh. For Franz. No. To Voigtmann, the center. Freaking Voigt. Why is Voigtmann not in the NBA? Holy shit. 6'11", 250, and can hit threes. But he's 30 years old. He's too old for the NBA. Jovic misses a 3. Man. Back to 7 points. Oh, boy. 3:53 left. Running out of time. Schroder just doing whatever he wants out there. And Davidovich, Smiley's dad, reaches in, fouls. Tice, was it? Did he foul Tice? That's going to be the 14th foul. So next one's bonus. They take Bogdan out because it's offense defense now. Under 4 minutes. Might as well just go offense defense. Especially, no, he's got 3 fouls. They don't need to do that. So I don't know. They're probably going to call timeout then. Tice, Schroder. Back to Tice. Late shot. Well, not that late. 9 seconds on the clock. Franz, crazy save. Try to shoot it at the same time, knowing the shot clock was about to go off, and badly missed. But now Serbia doesn't have Bogdan on the floor. I don't understand that sub. Davidovich for 3, that didn't make sense. Wow, that could be, Serbia's coach is not going to get thrown under the bus more than Steve Kerr for that. But that doesn't make sense to me. Now Bogdan is going to check in. Maybe Bogdan told him, I'm really tired, bring me out, but I'd be shocked. They finally close in on Schroder on a layup, and he misses. I told you, Schroder, he'll make mistakes in bunches, and that would just drive me crazy if he was a Warrior. Petrusev throws the ball away. Man, he had Schroder backed up on the post, and he tried to go cross-court turnover. Just don't foul. Don't foul, Serbia. Late shot clock. Voigtmann out to Schroder. Let Schroder make a mistake. Oh, they find Tice. It's going to be a charge. Great defense by Nikola Jovic. Tice is banged up, but he charged into him, no doubt. You could read that from a mile away. And in FIBA, that's enough. You just need to be there for a moment. I think it's less in FIBA than it is in the NBA, depending on whether it's the NBA finals or not. NBA finals, that's not a charge. You know what I'm saying? Like FIBA, that's a charge every time. But in the NBA finals, that's a block. It wasn't set long enough. 2:20 to go. Avramovich, can he work more magic? Must be because he's wearing 30. It's got to be it. He crosses over Tice. Oh, finds Nikola. No, Nikola Jovic. No call. Then they call it on Petrusev on the rebound. Oh man, slipping away here for Serbia. Germany's going to go to the line. Who got fouled? Voigtmann? Either Voigtmann or Tice. They're big men. I can't believe Voigtmann can shoot like that. Is that normal for him? So we got timeout here. Let's get rid of that. I'm sorry, I didn't get rid of that earlier. 76-69. Q4 207. Running out of time, Serbia. But Voigtmann, Johan Voigtmann, 3-point percentage. Wow, it's not that good. I'm telling you, people show up for the World Cup. They just care so much more than we do, but as they should, you know. Actually, look at his 3-point. What? How many? 397 for a center? Holy shit. Why didn't anybody pick this guy up? Shot 43% last season. Holy mackerel. Can't believe what I'm seeing. But he's 30 years old. Yo, maybe the Warriors, I mean, he has, you know, veteranship. He's a vet. Wow. Voigtmann shot 43% from threes last season. Should GSW pick him up? I'd want him more than JaVale. Nah, he's not really a rim runner, is he? But he's a solid post guy. He's like, in a way, kind of like poor man's Looney with the 3-ball. I don't know. What's up, Mr. Jovanovic? You know, I'm actually rooting for Serbia because they have to execute more so because they don't have as much NBA talent as Germany. So I'm kind of rooting for Serbia, but they're down 9 after 2 free throws from Franz, and I can't even. I haven't processed it yet. I don't know what they did wrong. Avramovich for 3. Oh my gosh, that's what happens when you wear number 30. Jeez, he splashes from deep. Down 6 with 148. They have to get a stop here. Got to get a stop. Schroder against Avramovich. Comes the Tice pick. They switch it. Why? You didn't need to switch that. Now Schroeder's got a mismatch. Well, maybe force him to shoot a 3, which he always does, and he misses. What I tell you, I told you this. I predicted Schroeder would make mistakes late in the game. Avramovich, hero ball, 3. Gets fouled. He's fouled by Voigtmann. Okay, never mind. We don't need Voigtmann. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Voigtmann has been impressive, but wow. Sue Bird and Carmelo are liking this game. Avramovich wearing that number 30, rubbing off on him. He can have the lead to 78, 75 with plenty of time. 121 left. That's 3 possessions minimum. Let's see. Yeah, that's 3 possessions. But he's got to make all 3, which Probably means he won't. But then I just reverse jinxed it. Oh, it bounces in. Schroder having the game of his life. No, he just made some mistakes. Obst with the, I don't know about Obst in terms of, you got to be able to handle NBA defense. Voigtmann might, I don't know. We'll see. He made all three. Holy shit. Serbia's only down by 3. The magic of stick-to-itiveness. This is what I like about Serbia, is that they just never give up. And eventually the execution, the understanding of who needs to do what, who needs to step up when, it's impressive. I mean, they should be dead by now. They should have lost the game already when Germany went up by 12 or whatever it was and just laid down. But they kept fighting, and then suddenly Avramovich said, "It's my time to step up." He feels comfortable doing that. That's the difference between, I actually come to think of it, Canada's a little bit different than the US because they have Shea is very much like Luka, right? Shea, lead us to victory. Here, Shea. Oh, Shea, you're doubled. Okay, I will, have the confidence that you're supposed to lead us to victory, but you pass me the ball. I will execute, So Canada's a little bit different than the traditional talent-laden team like USA. We don't have that. Nobody's comfortable. We're all like afraid to piss somebody off because we have too many egos. That's the problem with USA. It's not a roster move. It's cultural. It's literally cultural. And yet it's nobody's fault. That's how we are. We Americans. Oh my God, Bogdanovich stole the ball from Bonga. Is he going to shoot a 3? No, he's patient. 1:03 left. Oh, nice pass. Finds 23 open. Oh, he missed it. That was wide open. Oh, man. Okay. I got to take it back. I mean, you got to get the ball into Bogdan's or Avramovich's hands. Unbelievable. I can't believe that. Where's Mr. Jovanovic? Are you kind of upset with that shot? I mean, I am. Number 23. Who are you? Guterich. Oh my gosh. I didn't look at the score. Oh man. Maybe Guterich is an awesome 3-point shooter. I don't know. Let's look it up. But dude, I know you're wide open. Oh man, that's a tough one, man. Maybe you're just mad that he missed wide open 3. Klay's done that for us against the Lakers. It's understandable. Actually, only 30.1 career. Wow. Schroder misses a free throw. 48.7 seconds to go. Crazy. What a crazy game. I told you, man. I told you Dennis would mess up late, but he might still make this free throw. That's the thing, is why I can't have Schroder on the Warriors ever. No. I've got enough roller coaster with Steph and Draymond with those careless turnovers. But anyways, back to our game. Guterich gets around the corner. Oh, he blows it. It's an and one. Come on, man. He blows the layup. Foul on Franz. Not a good foul by Franz. See, I told you Germany would make a lot of mistakes, but I think just Serbia made more mistakes than you thought. Oh my God. He should have made that. He got fouled on the right wrist. He's left-handed, misses the left-hand layup, but he's killing himself after that. So now you got to make free throws. But oh my God. He could have made it so that then they foul, they'd be down 3. Now he's got to make both. Okay. Guterich. 92.3 free throw, right? Hope I didn't jinx him. All these Europeans, man, they shoot free throws so well. They're only down 2, so they don't need a foul. So actually, all good. Oh no, okay. Obst was wide open, but they got back. Wow. Then they give it to Schroder. Can't foul. You just, if they make it, they make it. I don't think Dennis will make it. Oh, he crosses over. Great move. He made it. Just the thing is that Jeffrey Taylor play-by-play, I don't think they were ready for that. And that's true because Schroder, high IQ, it's all about the IQ. He went before the shot clock was going to be late in the shot clock. He went with what, 39 seconds? He just went a little early. He attacked early, and that surprised everybody. 13 on the shot clock. No, 9 on the shot clock. There was 9 on the shot clock. There was 9 on the shot clock, but normally you're thinking he's going to go at 4 on the shot clock because in FIBA it's a little bit lower than in the NBA. In the NBA, you usually go at 6. Trust me, you do, because I was sitting courtside, Denver Nuggets. Ironically, Carmelo Anthony, he was in that game. I was there. And George Karl told his team to go at 6 seconds left. So that had to be the NBA norm at the time. So now Schroder goes at 9. Nobody in FIBA expects him to attack at 9 seconds. So that's the high IQ, me outsmarting you guys. It's more of a chess game in FIBA. And hope Grant Hill is watching because this is how you win games. In FIBA, it's high IQ. Pick guys with high IQ. Avramovich, 4-3. It's short this time. The magical. Oh, nice tip. Back to Bogdan. Dude. Oh. Guduric screwed up again. Should have thrown it back to Bogdan. Sorry there, Mr. Jovanovic. That sucks. 13.4 seconds left, down 4. Incredibly, Serbia made more. They've got to have more than 10 turnovers. And I thought they would probably have 6, 7, or 8 turnovers. So can't believe it. I can't believe Serbia would make double digits turnovers. And that's why they lost today. Not just this, but also in the third quarter. Yeah, then DV was right. Schroder did have a game of his life. What's his stats? I haven't looked it up. I don't want to look it up. MVP, yeah, I would say Schroder deserves the MVP. Yep. Franz came out hot, but then he's way younger than Schroder. So Schroder definitely deserves it. Even though he made some mistakes late, then that's the thing with Schroder, up and down, but his ups are pretty high. I give it to him. I don't deny that. He's going to be MVP of the game. Do they do MVP of the tournament? I hope they do. They should pick somebody, but they definitely do per game. Avramovich, airball. That's it. 3.7 left. They're going to lose. It's mathematically impossible. Germany, 83-77. Let's call it. Congrats, Germany. Wow. Let's look at the box score. There it is. Man, how many turnovers? 12 turnovers. I would have never expected that. I would have said that's twice as much as my prediction. I would have been sure that they would only make 6, 7, or 8 turnovers. And there's your game, That's shocking. I can't believe they made that many turnovers. All right. Well, that's it, folks. That's it. Next live, sometime next week. One per week until Media Day, October 2nd. I believe it's October 2nd. Yeah, they do MVP. Yep. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Belgium. $7:41. Time for me to drive to my dad's house, fall asleep for an hour and a half, and then wake up and watch the Niners. I can't believe Tim Kawakami predicted the Steelers to win. Come on, Tim. I mean, maybe he did it so that none of the Twitter haters could call him a homer. Maybe that had something to do with it. I don't know. All right. Thanks, everybody, for joining in. We'll see you sometime next week, right? No more FIBA games, no more anything really until Media Day. So that's it. Literally, there's nothing. Congrats, Germany. We won't stick around for post-game audio because we did that with USA and that was torture. So ending it right now. Just us 1, 2, 3. Let's go to Steph. Let's go, Steph. Let's go, Steph.
You're going to get away with athleticism. You're going to get away with talent. It's only so long. Like the detail, especially defensively, being able to guard somebody, with your hand up, feel your presence, still be able to slide your feet, like have some pride on that end of the floor.
Get ready. Get ready.
It starts to flow like the white wave. Sometimes I ain't hear one person. Let me get a stop. Like say something on that end, right? Us being able to communicate, hold each other accountable, those type of things as leaders of a team are going to be hugely important for y'all. Y'all get to that next level and then the next level, right? I'm telling y'all put in a lot of hard work, a lot of time into your craft, elevating yourself to where you are right now. The challenge only gets harder. So you got to meet that level. And it's all about being able to talk to each other, having pride on defense, right? Not just relying on your athleticism every time you step in the field. That's what we're here, right? Sure. Keep talking to each other. Keep pointing that stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Keep holding yourself to a high standard. I'm saying that's why we get better. That's why we're here, right? Sure. Doing it again tomorrow. Just done. Just us on 3. 1, 2, 3. Just us.
Oh, I didn't stop it right on just us. My bad. Can I do that again? How do I forward this? Oh, there's no way to do it. Damn. I'm gonna play it again. I gotta get the
guard somebody, with the hand up.
The right screenshot, So, yeah, we're gonna try that one more time, but only one more time. If I don't get it this time, then so be it. So let's listen to Steph one more time and see if I can screenshot it right when he says just us.
I'm telling y'all put in a lot of hard work, a lot of time into your craft, elevating yourself to where you are right now. The challenge only gets harder. So you got to meet that level. And it's all those little details, being able to talk to each other, having pride on defense, right? Not just relying on your athleticism every time you step in the field. That's what we're here, right? Sure. Keep talking to each other. Keep pointing that stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Keep holding yourself to a high standard. I'm saying that's why we get better. That's why we're here, right? Sure. Doing it again tomorrow. Just us on 3. Just us. Just us on 3. 1, 2, 3. Just us.
Did I get it? I think I got it. Oh, cool. Let's see if I got it. Let's file open. File open. Desktop screenshot. Is that the screenshot itself? Yep. Let's see. Just us. I got it, even though Steph is walking away right there. All right. See you sometime next week, late next week. I don't know what we'll do. Maybe we'll get Charlie back on, Travis Walton. Who knows? Monty Poole, maybe. I don't know. We'll try. Thanks, guys. Just us 1, 2, 3.